Hey, Chris here. With less than 2 weeks to our trip to Israel, wanted to share with you today which bags I plan on taking, let you know why, also want to show what I packed. So let's go ahead and get started. I'd like to begin by talking about the bags I plan to take on my trip. And this is something I really went back and forth on and I really struggled with, but the bag I decided to take as my carry-on is the Away carry-on. And let me explain exactly why I decided to go with this bag. First, have a lot of experience traveling with this bag and packing with this bag. So I feel really comfortable with this bag. Plus it does add the TSA lock on the top of the bag, again, just for a little extra security. Also, with the rolling piece of luggage, I know a lot of times logistically it's better to take a backpack. And again, I love traveling with a backpack and typically like to do so opposed to wheeled luggage. But for this trip, thankfully, we're not going to be walking far out on the street to where it's going to be a big deal. So when we arrive in Israel, we're going to rent a car at the airport and have that for the first roughly 4 days. We'll then return the car back to Jerusalem, where I think we're approximately maybe 3 to 4 blocks away from where our Airbnb is located at. So won't be dragging this bag too far down the street. So again, maybe a 10-minute walk from the car rental return. So again, not a big deal. So I definitely figured I could pull this thing over almost anything that was thrown our way. Also, I did advise my parents to both take a backpack. And what I want to do is, if I need to, be able to carry my mom's bag if necessary. Also, if I needed to throw it on top of this bag, again, just to free up and not have that weight on my mom, again, I definitely want to do so. So again, it just started making sense to have at least one rolling bag that we could take with us. Again, just in case we needed to throw something on top of this to ease our load. So again, love this bag, have really good experience, and really just want to kind of beat it up a little bit more to see what it all can handle. So again, excited to use the Away carry-on. So as far as my personal item goes, again, really struggle with this because really like the North Face Base Camp Duffel Extra Small. It's kind of my go-to bag anytime I travel, and really initially thought I was going to take that bag. So what I decided on taking, though, is going to be the Pacsafe Venturesafe GII. And why this bag? First, just the added security features. Anytime I travel with a passport or some Bose headphones or whatever, again, nice to have just that little bit of added security to where I can kind of protect my items if necessary. Also, if I need to throw my wallet in here, my boarding pass, whatever, and kind of clip this shut to where, again, it's going to add just that little extra layer of security to the bag. So, love that. Also, typically I travel with a packable day pack, again, in one of my bags. So what I decided to do, instead of doing that, again, just having a backpack to where I can take this with me when we're touring, traveling, walking down the street, whatever the case might be. Again, just wanted to kind of condense what I'm taking and, really travel as light as possible. So instead of packing an additional day pack, just going to use this for the most part. And I'll kind of explain what I mean with that as well. So next, what I want to do is get more specific about what I'm actually going to take with me and what I packed. Now comes the fun part. I want to talk about what I plan on taking with me on my trip. So I wanted to start with my personal item. So the first thing you will notice is a water bottle. I always love having a water bottle with me, in addition to a way to attach it to my bag just in case. This is a smaller 16-ounce Nalgene bottle from REI. So we'll start with the smaller pocket of the Pacsafe bag. And again, I like this bag because I can easily take my zipper pull here and attach it to a clip here. That's going to make it a lot harder for somebody to open this without me realizing what's going on. So when you unzip, always like having a cord with me. Typically, I'm also going to have a battery in my front pocket, just so it's very easy to access. One thing I'm really looking forward to taking this time is my pillow. And I've not had a chance to use this, so this is going to definitely come in handy on this trip. I'm going to spend a lot of time on a plane, so look forward to using my new neck pillow. So on the front of the bag as well, you will have the RFID protection of the pocket here. And here I do have my passport. And I have already sent off and received back my SIM card that I'm going to use when we're gone. And that's all I have here so far in the front pouch or front pocket. So now I just want to get into the inside of the bag here. And I might tweak a few things before I actually leave, but again, this is going to be a good show of exactly what I'm going to pack in my personal item. So the first thing is just a really light jacket. I do anticipate it being a little bit cool on some evenings and mornings, so I wanted at least a light jacket. And I like having this in my personal item, again, in case I need to take this out during the flight for whatever reason, if I get cool, if I want to use it as a pillow or whatever the case might be. Love having a lightweight jacket. And one thing I decided to go ahead and put in my personal item is going to be my pouch. It's going to have all of my chargers, cords, things to that effect inside. And just a few things I want to mention. Wanted to take a USB charger again to try to make sure I have something for all my different devices. And also some outlet adapters. So like most countries in the world, they're going to be different than what we're used to. So I have 2 of these adapters that I can use to plug in my chargers. So definitely need those. Have just a pair of Bose wireless headphones I like taking, again, as a backup. Have some of the Apple earbuds as well. Have an iPhone, another iPhone charger in here. And I have an extra GoPro charger as well. Probably can't see all this, but I don't really want to pull all these cords out at this point. But I love having a pouch that's going to keep all that together and easy to access it. And I did decide to go ahead and use one of my Eagle Creek small packing cubes, again, just to kind of keep organized, to keep some things together. So what I have inside this is going to be my case for my sunglasses. And I like having this, again, if you want to put your sunglasses inside this, or if you want to put some cords or whatever the case might be, it gives you another option to carry some items. And have an old iPhone 6 that, again, we've been holding on to for the last couple of years. Finally found a good use for it. So this is going to be the phone I use for the SIM card. And this is unlocked, so going to be very easy to just pop that SIM in and use this. So taking a second phone with me. Now I did purchase just a small mini Bible that I can carry around as well. And again, I love using these small packing cubes just to keep my items together in one place, so they're not all kind of, I guess, rolling around in my bag. And one thing I've come to love is just a good pair of noise-canceling headphones. And I do have the Bose, the QC35, I believe. So love these. These things are awesome. And they are pricey. Again, probably just paying for a name in these. But these things are awesome. I've used these multiple times and absolutely love the Bose headphones. And then the last thing I decided to go ahead and keep in my bag is my GoPro. So again, this is just a small kind of camera bag or camera case that I found fits my GoPro and its accessories very well. So I have the camera, my battery charger, I have all my memory cards in here, and I have a backup battery, a cord, and the shorty handle accessory in here as well. So I can fit all that in this very, very small camera bag, and I absolutely love that. And I have just a belt here. Again, just a basic belt. I like having a couple of these just in case one breaks or I lose one. So again, very basic, very simple. And I just wanted to have this, and I guess, again, just to have it to use as a backpack. But you'll see I do have additional space in here. And that was exactly my plan. If I need to fit anything else in here, or if I have a few souvenirs I want to put in the bag as well, plenty of space to do so. So next, what I want to do is just show you what I plan to take in my carry-on. To finish up, I do want to show what I have packed inside my carry-on. Again, this is the away carry-on, and A lot of really good experience traveling with this bag, and I love the way my items pack inside. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Plus the addition of that TSA approved lock. Again, just love the bag, that added level of security as well. So just to open the bag, the first thing you'll notice is I do have a sun hat in here. This is just an inexpensive sun hat, about $10 to $12. That packs in here very, very well. One of the things I love about the Away carry-on is I love this section here that helps compress your items down, because it also doubles as a mesh pocket as well. So probably can't see that very well, but I do have my Sea to Summit dry sack in this mesh compartment here. So I want to go ahead and undo my compression straps. Also unclip. This will pop up. You'll see I have my packing cubes inside. Actually, you'll see my Eagle Creek Clean Dirty packing cube. I actually have a pair of swim trunks in here. This is going to be for the Dead Sea and anywhere else we might be able to get in the water. So throw this over here. So the one you couldn't see is the Gonex compression packing cube. And what I have in here is 5 t-shirts and 1 long sleeve t-shirt. Again, I do anticipate it being kind of cooler in the evenings and possibly the morning, so I wanted to have a couple of long sleeve items that I can kind of use if necessary. And for the most part, what I like to take are just the shirts, kind of like the dry fit, Nike dry fit / Under Armour type shirts. So for me, they pack very, very well and very comfortable when you travel. And like I mentioned, I do have the Clean Dirty packing cube from Eagle Creek. This is size medium. What I have in here is, first I have about 5 pair of socks, and on the other side is where I have my hiking pants, and I have approximately 4 pair of hiking pants in here that's going to be rolled, and I also have just 1 pair of shorts. And what I like about these hiking pants, and I think I've shown these before, is that these are going to be the ones that you can unzip at the knee. So not only are they hiking pants, but they are shorts as well if necessary. So I think we're going to be in situations where it could be extremely warm during the day, but then cool off in the evenings, and I like having the versatility of these. And I only have 4 pair in here because, again, on that 5th day, we're going to have access to washer dryer. So having these 4 plus the pair I'm wearing will get me through that, in addition to just an extra pair. And again, these are super lightweight and really don't add anything extra to just throw an extra pair of shorts in there. And then to kind of use some of the dead space in my bag, this is where I'm going to throw my underwear. So you'll see 5 pair of underwear in here that'll fit down into these slots that kind of go along with your handle. So again, just another way to use that space that's really not being utilized otherwise. Then I also like the way this mesh compartment kind of closes on your bag. It really keeps all your items together. So when I unzip this, the first thing you'll notice is I do want a rain jacket as well. Again, this could be a possible another layer in case it does get cooler than we anticipate. Plus, if it does rain, or if it's windy, or whatever the case might be, I love having just a lightweight rain jacket. And I guess the first thing we'll look at is I did pack a pair of sandals. And this is the waterproof bag I looked at a little bit earlier, a few months ago. So I'm taking a pair of sandals, and the reason I'm taking these, if I needed to wear these, I could, just as an everyday shoe. But specifically, there's going to be a couple times we're going to be around water, and I like having a shoe that I could wear in water as well. So versatility is key to me, and these are comfortable, and I can wear them in a lot of different situations. So definitely pack these. So of course my toiletry bag with all the necessities, shampoo, soap, shaving cream, razor, toothpaste, toothbrush, things to that effect. I do wear contacts, so I'll have my glasses, contact solution. Again, a small bottle of contact solution in addition to a contact case. I love my mesh bag for my dirty clothes. So again, always use this, and it's very handy because what I usually do is once I start using clothes, this will fit back in my carry-on very, very well. So love this. I do have just another handle for my GoPro. It fits in here very well. And then I have just a really lightweight pair of shorts. I can wear these to bed, or if I had to wear these in a pinch, I could as well. Again, they're almost like a basketball gym top short here, but they're extremely thin and lightweight. And the last thing in my bag is I do want to take the Pacsafe Vibe 200. This is a lightweight alternative to the larger Pacsafe bag I'm taking as my personal item. So I thought this was really a necessity in some form or fashion. Again, the extra security features if I have my wallet and my passport in here. But also when I pack it in the bag, I can throw some items inside. My headlamp and a larger battery for my devices as well. So with that being said, that's basically all I'm taking with me on our trip. And I try to really, I guess, narrow down everything I needed as much as possible because I didn't want to overpack. And maybe I did a little bit. So I'm going to definitely tweak maybe a few things before we leave. But for the most part, this is exactly what I'm going to take. So if you see anything I'm leaving out, please let me know. And again, I know my toiletries, I didn't really get into that very much because some of those it's going to have to be when we're leaving until I can actually pack those. But overall, again, my video is going to be GoPro in addition to my phone. Yeah, I do have two phones. One does take better pictures than the older iPhone 6. So that's going to be my primary camera. And then the clothes, again, we will have access to washer and dryer. So we're going to take advantage of that and not pack just a ton of clothes. And thankfully the clothes I am taking are very, very lightweight. So again, if you can think of anything I'm missing, I would absolutely love to hear that. But just wanted to show you this in case you are planning a trip. And what I plan to do as well is once we get back to kind of follow up on this and let you know, did I pack too much? Did I pack too little? What should I have taken? And what did I take that I didn't need? So definitely be on the lookout for that. As always, thank you so much for taking time to watch. Please like, subscribe, and leave those comments. Again, thank you so much.